बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। एजाज निसार सीईओ क्लब से हाजिर है। हम इस वक्त एक सीईओ क्लब की खूबसूरत सीईओज़ की लाइब्रेरी में बैठे, जहां सीईओज़ जो किताबें पढ़ते हैं 1000 बुक्स हैं इस सीईओ क्लब की लाइब्रेरी में जो ग्लोबल सीईओज़ रीड करते हैं। तो आज के एक सेलिब्रिटी ऑफ द जो डे, जिसको हम सीईओ ऑफ द डे कहते हैं, आज हमारे पास एक बड़े खूबसूरत दोस्त हैं जो कराची से लाहौर आए हुए थे, मोइदुल हसन साहब, जो कि चीफ एग्जीक्यूटिव ऑफिसर हैं। पाकिस्तान की बहुत बड़ा ब्रांड है, हर घर में यूज़ होता है हबीब ऑयल मिल्स के नाम से। आई एम श्योर कि आप लोग भी इसको यूज़ करते होंगे। तो आज की हमारी खुश नसीबी कि वो आज हमारे इस कैफ़े खुदी में और इस मैनेजमेंट हाउस में तशरीफ़ लाए। तो आज इनसे एक छोटा सा हमारा एक रैपिड फायर है, गुफ्तगू है, कुछ सीखने का मौका मिलता है, क्योंकि इस दौर में दो चीज़ों की कमी है जो नई नस्ल को चाहिए। एक हमें एक इंस्पिरेशन, एक मोटिवेशन चाहिए। द होल कंट्री इज़ इन डीमोटिवेशन। सेकेंड जो चीज़ चाहिए वो डायरेक्शन। जब आपकी सेंस और जब आपकी रैशनैलिटी लूज़ हो जाती है तो यू नीड डायरेक्शन। तो हम इन असातिज़ा से, इन COS मेंटोर्स जिसको हम कहते हैं, से हम सीखते हैं। तो प्लीज़ वेलकम सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच।
थैंक यू फॉर इनवाइटिंग मी।
मोइद साहब, मुझे ये बताएं, मोइद साहब को, आप मोइदुल हसन को कैसे डिफ़ाइन करते हैं? हु इज़ मोइदुल हसन? चीफ एग्जीक्यूटिव तो डेजिग्नेशन मैंने बता दिया, बाकी आप बताएं सर।
ए ग्रेट पर्सनालिटी।
ए ग्रेट पर्सनालिटी। ग्रेट को कैसे डिफ़ाइन करते हैं सर? इन विच सेंस ग्रेट?
ग्रेट इन द सेंस के you take things in stride. You don't harbor anything and you move forward every day. Every day is a new day. Every moment is a new moment. So you need to be everything out of your system and you need to live every moment.
मतलब ये आपने बड़ी खूबसूरत बात की कि ज़िंदगी का बहुत बड़ा सीक्रेट है, जो कि हमने एक किताब का रिव्यू भी किया था, पावर ऑफ नाउ, कि लिव इन द मोमेंट्स। तो माशाल्लाह आप उसके साथ एक्चुअली ज़िंदगी गुजारें, लम्हों में ज़िंदा रहने का जो फ़न है। सर मुझे ये बताएं कि ज़िंदगी में सबसे जो कीमती जो लफ्ज़ है, जो सारा दिन हम खेलते रहते हैं इस लफ्ज़ से, वो हम सर से पूछते हैं कि व्हाट इज़ सक्सेस एंड व्हाट इज़ फेलियर?
देखिए, सक्सेस इज़ नॉट काउंटिंग योर मनी।
ओके।
सक्सेस इज़ when you can help the society, the country to grow, and thousands of people depend on you. For me to make money is very easy, but when you want to give it out, it's very difficult. So I feel successful person is one who can give and not take. Taking is very easy.
True.
Failure is when you don't want to give, I think. When you want to hoard everything inside, keep it with you and feel very rich. I don't know, I think that's a failure in life.
Moin sir, my another question related to this success and failure, and that's the question of happiness, the idea of happiness. What is your idea of happiness? Because you are a very contented face.
Happiness is a relative term.
What is your perception about happiness?
My perception of happiness is that I can sleep 8 hours a night. I'm very happy. I go to work, I work, I enjoy, I sleep well. I think I'm a happy man. Or happiness, what else? How would you define happiness? To you, what is happiness could be a...
It's a relative term.
It's a relative term. So, my happiness is that I get to work, I get to enjoy life, and I get to sleep 8 hours. That's the most important thing, I think.
Moid, also please share, because nowadays, we are passing through a very difficult and testing times because of the hyperinflation or other economic challenges and companies and CEOs facing. My question is, stress, especially the business stress, is fact of life. How do you manage a coping strategy of Moid strategies to cope with the stress?
I work from 9 to 5. After 5 o'clock, I shut my brain. I'm in a play mode. 9 to 5 I'm in work mode, 5 to 11 p.m. I'm in play mode, which means I'll do my gym, I'll listen to my music, I'll go out. 11 o'clock I want to go to sleep. Next morning, so my policy is you can't call me home after 5 p.m. unless somebody is dying. Sure. Or the factory is blowing away.
It is a crisis, a serious crisis, yeah?
Yeah. Otherwise, you don't need to call me.
So what is your coping strategy if sometimes you find the stress? You go with gym or just...
I go to gym every day where I detox myself for the whole day. Okay. So whatever stress I take at work, in the evening I You know, an hour in the gym is such a big therapy, I can't tell you. Because you concentrate on your exercise and on all activities. You don't think, the stress is all gone. I'm detoxed after my gym.
Excellent, sir. Well, again, another question regarding the work-life balance. CEOs are or unable to justify the work-life balance because your family is out of Pakistan. How do you justify, sir?
No, that is it's a very strange question, you know. Ijaz ke ek sahab ne kaha, you came alone in this world, you're gonna go alone. So if you don't have anybody for a few months, few years, or I mean, honestly, I've lived alone all my life till I got married. I mean, you know, I lived alone in the US for a good 14 years. So for me, it's not loneliness. I know how to adapt myself to those times.
True.
So I have a very simple habit, very simple routine, which I follow.
Okay.
And I'm very happy. I think I'm a very happy man.
Happy person.
I'm happy.
In the testing times.
Testing times, though, it does not really affect you and me. The condition right now in this country is definitely affecting the lower 80%, lower 80% of the population. It is really not affecting you and me. You'll be amazed that some of the companies during the COVID years did better than pre-COVID days.
Sir, again, the question I am asking regarding you are a music lover. What kind of the music?
Oh God, my music is very
changes your moods.
I have a very different music
taste.
If I tell you the name of the artist I love, you're gonna laugh and
please
say,
share with us, sir.
I listen to pop and hip hop, like Lady Gaga, Rihanna, Post Malone. ये सब मेरे music style. I don't listen to I know my wife keeps telling me, you and your kids listen to the same music. And she said, there's a big difference. I said, what can I do about the age difference, you know? But that's the music I listen to.
तो कोई ऐसा कोई one liner you can sing without any?
Oh my God.
Oh yes, sir. Because it is very unusual, your conversation. It is not unusual. कोई एक line आपके दिल के पास है जो गुनगुनाते हैं?
I mean,
any lyrics?
Yeah, lyrics. Yes. Any one, two lyrics. Share with us.
मैं इतना गाना सुनता, because for me music is my life.
One liner,
It's
sir.
coming to you.
हाँ, कोई याद नहीं आ रहा, you know. There are so many
अभी याद नहीं आ रहा.
You know. But one of my favorite artists is Post Malone.
Post Malone.
Have you heard of him?
She's
Yeah?
nodding.
She knows. She referred me.
और उसका जो अभी music है, one of the latest song is Sunflower, which is such a beautiful song. You should listen to.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your favorite destination, sir?
I would say honestly Paris.
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 It's beautiful. The city
I've been there a couple of times, and every time I go, it's like a new city to me.
Wow.
Beautiful people, beautiful food, and it's a great city to live.
Most visited city in the world.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even though I like New York a lot because I've lived there, but Paris is a little bit much nicer than New York.
Very good, sir. Sir, your favorite destinations or your favorite movie, sir?
I'm not a movie lover.
Movies नहीं कभी.
I'm not a movie lover. किसका movie अच्छा? There was a movie called Tess.
Cortex.
Tess. हाँ. पुरानी movie है.
Tess तो उसका novel है ना?
हाँ, उसी novel का movie.
Tess के ऊपर बनी हुई है. Tess उसका वो जो बड़ा मशहूर.
एक Tess था, एक और था उसके साथ.
David की.
I'm forgetting the name of it. Beautiful movie. Okay. I mean, I would go back and see it again. I think I'm not into movies. You know, I can.
नाम ज़हन में आ रहा है?
ज़हन में नहीं आ रहा है. I can see the movie right in front of me right now, but I can't remember the name. You know.
चलें इसका हम बाद में पूछते हैं.
कभी आपको बाद में बताएंगे.
सर किताब कौन सी अच्छी लगती है? 2 दिन किताब.
My favorite book is Genghis Khan का.
चंगेज खान,
हाँ जंगिस खान,
चंगेज खान,
हाँ
उसकी बायोग्राफी,
उसकी बायोग्राफी जो है
वाओ,
बाय जॉन मैन,
जॉन मैन ने लिखी।
हाँ
यानी
one of the nicest. It talks about strategy.
की लर्निंग ऑफ द बुक,
Key learning is that you need to strategize everything in life.
हाय हाय,
Nothing should be left to chance.
यू हैव टू प्लान।
You have to plan every step. And he was such a great planner. He was actually a shepherd.
ओके,
And he rose to be one of the greatest leaders of this world because he knew how to plan. Or I remember this when I was doing my MBA. I didn't complete my MBA, but वहाँ एक professor like कहता है कि read. He was the one who said read Genghis Khan,
ओके,
read Sun Tzu. कहता the two greatest strategists the world has, military strategists. कहता that you need to know. So I find Genghis Khan. You must
Wow.
read the book John Mann ka. I have lent at least 6 of those books to people because when they ask me what do you want to read, I said read this and then come back.
मोहित, आपने इतना दुनिया देखी है, सब कुछ देखा है, तो ये भी बताएं कि ज़िंदगी में जो भी कामयाब लोग हैं, सक्सेसफुल पीपल, दे टेक डिफिकल्ट डिसीजंस इन देयर लाइव्स। एनी 1 2 3 डिसीजंस यू थिंक यू रियली ट्रांसफॉर्म्ड योर लाइफ?
I mean, we make mistakes as we go along and we learn from it. And that's the biggest thing. If you can learn from your mistakes, you'll be a better person. Obviously, I've made mistakes in life. As a young man, I did things which I shouldn't have done, but I did learn from it and I moved on. We are human and we are going to err.
We are humans, but every human have some role models and your
My
examples,
brother was
mentors. Who's your role model?
My
sir?
brother was my role model.
Your
Tanveer
brother,
Hassan.
Tanveer Hassan, is still here?
He's dead. He's dead.
Is still. तो क्या उनकी कैसी चीज हैबिट you want to adopt या you learn from him?
What habits am I going to touch on? He had all the right habits.
कोई एक दो?
He was suave. He was debonair. He was a great charmer. He was a well-dresser. He
Wow.
was a reader. He was a writer. He was an artist. He was a package deal. And he taught me things which I wouldn't have learned probably.
Wow,
You
wow,
know,
wow, wow.
In life, as I was growing up, I saw what he did, and I emulated that. He was, I think, superhuman. मैं कहता he was superhuman. Yeah, because because I learned so much from him. Socially, I became a better person because he taught me all these things. The first thing he taught me was how to date a woman.
Hi, wow, wow, wow.
How you do it and how you don't do it, and you don't. I mean, he was at times I use the word Casanova. He used to move around in Dhaka with 6 girls in his car, in a small mini Austin Minivan. My friends would say, your brother needs to take care of things. I said, yeah, he's taking care of things. You and I just
Wow. Sir,
no, he was, and he was an avid reader. He would read a book, management book, one night.
wow.
वो सुबह 6 बजे तक he would read books. सोए 8 बजे उठ के go off to college or something, and my mother would get angry कि तुम सारा रात पढ़ते हो, but he couldn't stop it. I mean, he was an avid reader.
Sir, आपकी any regret in life? आपने कहा I have lived my life, Ijaz. कोई अभी till now you have any regret?
No regrets. Honestly, no regrets. I've lived a life which was very, very fulfilling. I enjoyed my life. Mistakes I've made, but regrets नहीं, ठीक है यार. I mean, you make mistakes, you move on. Regrets नहीं, nothing.
Achievement you are really proud of till now,
Oh God.
or still it is in the process?
Achievement.
आपको वाकई दिल करता है यार, वाकई ये मेरी लाइफ की बिगेस्ट अचीवमेंट है?
Biggest achievement in life. I mean, I came out as a better person, whereas a lot of my friends did not. We all went to the same university or place in California, and some did not make it. I made it through, and I had a great life in California, So I really don't know what would be difficult.
वाह सर, खाने में क्या अच्छा लगता है? कुकिंग कर लेते हैं? सीईओस बहुत अच्छे शेफ भी होते हैं आजकल।
नहीं, आई एम नॉट अ कुक, आई एम नॉट अ शेफ।
आप इतना टाइम अकेले गुजारा?
आई ईट वेरी लिटिल, मेरी इनटेक इज वेरी लिटिल. Okay. Breakfast is always a cereal. I couldn't care about anything else. A bowl of cereal is what I have for breakfast. Lunch is yogurt. Dinner pe kuch bhi mil jaye. I'm not fussy about food. But I like Thai food. I love Thai food.
Thai foods.
Yeah. Love Thai food.
Sir, गुस्सा किस चीज़ पे आता है? Anger. You really trigger
Anger,
your...
yeah. You know, when people don't do what they're supposed to do, it makes me mad. When you tell somebody do this and they go yeah हो जाएगा साहब, 3 दिन के बाद when you ask them क्या हुआ, तो हो रहा है, that triggers my ये कि हो रहा है क्या है. I mean, you know, nothing is, so that's the only thing that makes me mad. Otherwise I'm pretty chilled about things. And obviously I want my subordinates to be accurate. I mean, if a report comes in which is wrong, I get, but 10 minutes down the road, I'm joking with them. So I don't harbor, I don't harbor anything in. Nikal gaya, it's gone, it's finished. I'm the best friend they have at times. But हाँ, काम के वक्त, if they make a mistake, they will hear it from me.
सर 2-3 वर्ड्स बोलूँगा, आपने बगैर सोचे जवाब देना है और 1 वर्ड में जवाब देना है. सर, फियर.
Women.
सर मेरा दूसरा सवाल इसी के साथ है सर. सर वाइफ.
Best friend. Wife has to be your best friend, otherwise you can't live with her. That's my take. Am I right?
Sir, car.
Love of my life. I love cars. I can't, whatever and I don't let anybody touch my cars. शुरू से मैं ड्राइवरों को जो गाड़ी देता हूँ वो मैं अलग, मेरी गाड़ी अलग है. I don't let them touch my car.
Wow, मतलब
I love cars.
Which model, which ऐसा कोई vintage, कोई ऐसी कोई चीज़ जो
मुझे जो पसंद है ना 1964 की Mustang. I would love to have one of those things.
Wow.
And latest, I would love to have a Ferrari, which I can't afford.
Ferrari.
Ferrari.
wow. ओके सर, आगे चलते हैं सर. 2-3 छोटी छोटी चीज़ें उसके बाद क्लोज करते हैं. सर वीमेंस के ऊपर जो पाकिस्तान के अंदर बहुत बड़ा है, पाकिस्तान की अपनी बांग्लादेश की एग्जांपल बताए अभी बात की, तो वहाँ पार्टिसिपेशन ऑफ वीमेंस ने पूरी इकोनॉमी चेंज कर दिया. वीमेन एम्पावरमेंट ने क्या, व्हाट इज़ योर आइडिया सर?
Sir, if the society does not take in women, that society will not go ahead. Unfortunately, Pakistan mein women are looked down upon. And I'll tell you, they're one of the sharpest people you can find, one of the hard-working people you can find, but in this society they're looked down upon. So this society cannot move forward. We can never enter the modern age, we will always remain in the dark ages. Those societies that have given women a place, look where they are. Look at Bangladesh. Their women are working like with men. There is no ye. Yahan to you go to work, people will look at you. Ye kya kar rahe ho tum? Wahan men hai, wahan ye hai. All kind of stupidity pops up. Negative ye. So we can't move forward. We should actually become a real fundo state. Forget about the women and everybody put on this yahan tak and live a life.
सर लास्ट क्वेश्चन, पाकिस्तान में बहुत ज़्यादा स्ट्रेस है इस वक्त, होपलेसनेस बहुत ज़्यादा हो गई. मैसेज ऑफ ऑप्टिमिज्म एंड होप फॉर द यंग पीपल सर, इधर देखिए सर.
Sir, I would tell young people to work hard and stay focused. There is nothing that they can't achieve if they want to. Failure is for people who do not have a strong mind, who looks at everything in a negative. Think positive and you will go ahead. This is my message to young people.
थैंक यू वेरी मच. आपने देखा होगा आज का हमारी जो टेक अवे है, 2 चीज़ें मैं लेके जा रहा हूँ इस डीप एंड वेरी मीनिंगफुल कन्वर्सेशन से. तो फर्स्ट इज़ कि जब आप रात को सोएं तो फिर आप पूरी नींद सोएं. अगर आप सुकून से बगैर किसी चीज़ के, दवाई के, किसी स्ट्रेस के आपको नींद अच्छी आ जाती है, दैट इज़ द सीक्रेट ऑफ हैप्पीनेस. और सेकंड जो चीज़ है जो ज़िंदगी में सबसे कीमती है कि आप अपना खुश रहना सीखें। अगर आपको खुश रहना नहीं आता इस सारे आउट ऑफ क्राइसिस में, तो फिर आप ज़िंदगी अभी समझे नहीं हैं। तो ज़िंदगी तो इस जिंदा दिली का नाम है, मुर्दा दिल क्या खाक जिया करते हैं। तो मोहित साहब से मिलके एक बड़ा एक अच्छा फील हुआ कि इनसे एक मुस्कुराहट, ये एक बड़े सीईओ कम होते हैं जो मुस्कुराते हैं। तो बहुत अच्छा लगा इस सेशन को। सीईओ टुडे के सीईओ क्लब के पेज पे ज़रूर देखिएगा, कमेंट कीजिएगा। और कोई ऐसा हुआ, क्योंकि इनका नाम मैंने रखा है स्माइलिंग सीईओ, बड़े कम सीईओ जो होते हैं वो मुस्कुराहट होती है। सबसे कीमती और नायाब चीज़ आज के दौर में मुस्कुराहट है। मुश्ताक जुस्फी कहते हैं कि जी एक इंसान में और गधे में मुस्कुराने का फ़र्क है। अगर इंसान गधा ना मुस्कुराए तो समझे वो इंसान बन गया है, और अगर इंसान ना मुस्कुराए तो समझे वो गधा बन गया है। अल्लाह हाफिज़, इजाज़त है।